All right, bet we here. It's your boy Stone World. We got Max YB in the building.
Yes, sir. Princeton, New Jersey. I know what the fuck going on.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I think the paper and Fonto smokers, I think those are the most annoying smokers, bro.
Why
Like,
you say that?
cause it's like I need this. Hold on. It's like nah, I just got my backwood. Roll it, smoke it. Like,
See, don't get me wrong. I used to fuck with the woods, but it'd be like wasting money on a pack of woods. Only two of them bitches be good. You paying like $12 for me. Payment fine, so you know what you going for. It's gonna be the same thing every single time. You know what I'm
backwood
saying?
Odo.
They definitely owe money. Backwoods owe money. Y'all niggas be violating.
We gonna roll this first L first before we jump into.
See, and this gonna take me like 5 minutes. Not even 3 minutes to roll. Once I put the weed on there at the toe, at the grabber.
So while we putting this together, what's your so let the people know what's Max YB preference when he rolling up?
Paper and Fonto.
Paper and Fonto? What kind of paper?
I like raw papers, but my shorty put me onto these little hemp paper shit. So I've been fucking with those by my
Pimp
shit.
paper?
Pure hemp or some shit.
Oh, hemp. I thought you said pimp.
Yeah, cause not these though. See, these the cigarette papers right
That's
here.
the
You
wrong
gotta
ones, right?
You gotta get the pure hemp Johns. You feel me?
He tried to put me on the spot. It's all good though. I do the backwoods. You feel me? Feel me? When this drop, comment which I prefer, backwoods or papers. Don't be scared. Tell the truth.
Yeah, man. Make sure you tell the truth. We don't like no cappers.
Or
No capping. No rap cap.
it wasn't no rap cap on that new album too. Shit is fire, bro.
Yes,
We can't go no further without acknowledging that.
Yes, sir, man. My Love and Pain out now, man. All streaming platforms. Straight movie shit.
Where did you how did you come with that title? Did you have that title the whole time or
So before I got my music on like all streaming platforms, I used to be like a heavy SoundCloud rapper, and I already had a project out called My Love and Pain. So what I was gonna do was like drop My Love and Pain Volume 2, but it's a lot of people. I got a lot of new fans now, like people who I still got my old fans, but it's a lot of people who don't know about that shit on SoundCloud. So I basically just reinvented My Love and Pain. So this like it's basically like I don't know, like it just mean a lot to me because it really supposed to be My Love and Pain Volume 2, but I made it number 1. Like, this going to be the first one because it's out to the world now. You get what I'm saying?
I got you, like remastered version.
Yeah, exactly. But it's all new music, though. It's just the same idea. Like, if you go back to the SoundCloud version, I got a suit on in the first cover for the first one I made and all that. Like,
What was your favorite one off the first one that you did?
I did an all that remix on it. Not a remix of all that. Like, I did a beat to that, you remember that show, Nick Cannon, all that?
Yeah, word.
Yeah, like the theme song of that shit, I basically made a song off that shit.
Word.
That shit was fire. I sound totally different from now and back then, like two different people.
So what would you say your favorite one is currently right now, off the new one?
I like Wait For You, and I like These Days, and I like, I think I like Confessions too. I like all them shits, but those my favorite though.
How long would you say it take you to put a project together? Are they all the same, or is it sometime you just in the moment and you could just knock one out, or do you like to take your time?
See, one thing about me, I'm gonna take my time. Like, I don't really like. Some people like just put out a lot of music. Like, I ain't that type of artist. I like quantity over quality over quantity. You feel me? So, I don't like just putting shit out. I like to like take my time, make sure I really love it. And that's why I like doing projects. Feel me? I feel like I'm like an old school rapper in a way. Like, I like to work on projects and letting people like hear the whole art. You feel me? Shit like that.
What's a couple of the producers that you work with on this last project?
I work with like two of the same producers, Al Listen and E to G. They did my last album too. Like, those niggas I'm locked in with. I don't really be. I got like two outside producers. His name Boris, and some other nigga that I cannot remember his name right now, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I fuck with bro. But yeah, I usually just fuck with my producers because they know my sound, like what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's crazy how an artist and a producer could link up. Like, see, you out here in Jersey, and a producer all the way out in Arizona or somewhere else could, you get what I'm saying? How y'all could still create and make music. You get what I'm saying?
I got a lot of music from like outside producers, like dudes from London and stuff like that. It's good to have outside producers, but like if you look at Drake, he only be rocking with 40 a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like
Word.
niggas,
In-house-
you know,
in-house
it's
shit.
yeah, you feel me? Because that's when you make the best work. Don't get me wrong, you could create a vibe with outside producers, but nobody know you like home. You know what I'm saying?
So I heard you mention, you said you got a you worked with a producer out of London. Is this because I know you toured outside the country, correct?
Yeah.
For the
facts.
people that don't know, yeah, you definitely toured outside the country. Big ups to that too, because that's not nothing light. We ain't just gonna breeze past that.
Yeah, facts.
Definitely, you definitely putting in that work.
And it's so crazy that you said it's not light because I be looking at that shit like it's light, and that's only because where I'm from. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
where I'm from, we like.
But what you mean by that though? Because where you from, that should be something crazy. It should
Yeah,
be
I'm,
like,
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, and it's
Yeah.
not crazy to them. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't really care for hood fame. Like, I'm famous like in my city, of course, but like
Yeah.
that shit don't matter to me. You feel me? Like, I love when I go overseas and I'm like getting treated like a real who I am. You feel me? But like in my city, they treat shit like it's regular. Like I be feeling like niggas be trying to like ignore my greatness. You feel me? Like I'm really like I don't give a fuck who you say from my city. Shout out to all the artists from my city, but like nobody moving like me, like respectfully. You feel me? Like I did a world
I think
tour.
they're doing the opposite of it. I think they're doing the opposite of ignoring it. They they just can't accept it. I think that's what it is, in my opinion.
See, I like that you said that. You feel me?
Nah, I'm just, bro. I'm outside looking in.
I like that you said that, my brother. And it's like, I don't know. I just be feeling like, man, niggas be trying to ignore it. Niggas can't take it. So it's like they just don't look at it. You feel me? But I don't. If I sat around worried about that shit, bro, that shit'd be having me losing my head. You feel me? I worry about the people who love me. You feel me? I worry about the positive side of all that shit. You feel me? Me worrying about like niggas like that. That's like low vibration energy. You feel me? It's like low vibrations and shit like that. And we stay away from that. So I don't even really give a fuck because at the end of the day, like I'm chosen for this shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, like I was saying, nobody moving like me. Like I'm doing mad shit, front flex, touring. I done work with big artists. I be at tables with millionaires and shit like that. So it's cool, man. It's just I stay humble and just know who the fuck I am, and I don't let nobody like ever try to downplay the greatness I've done. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I put my city on the map. Like, period.
Nice. All right, so can you walk us through that? Like how you getting a call, you about to lead a country, you about to go on tour. Like what did that feel like? What did you do? Like did you smoke a L? Like what you do? You want to go play ball? Like what is that like?
I honestly went to go study. Like I went on YouTube and I looked up like vlogs of like artists who have done world tours and stuff like that, and like basically what to expect. So I wouldn't like just be going in there like not knowing. You feel me? So I went and like I studied like how should I react to certain things because there's a lot of racism when you go overseas. And like I was in the airport and this family was pointing at me like, look, he got worms on his head. Look at his skin is so dirty. Like it looks dirty. Like literally, I'm in the airport. You feel me?
What you remember what airport you was at? Like where you was at?
I think we was in Ireland, Dublin, or some shit like that.
Damn.
You feel me? And it was like, I'm just looking like, if I do something to you, y'all gonna put me under the jail. Like not even in the jail. They gonna put me under. They gonna put me under the jail if I do something. So I'm like, man. That's why I studied for this. You feel me? Because I expected this to happen. I just didn't actually think it would, but it did. So I'm like, man. I just kept my composure and I laughed, and I pulled out racks in front of their face. So it was like, hey.
Word.
I look like this to you, but I'm doing something. You feel me?
I'm doing me.
Yeah, and that was when I was fucking 22. So I was 22 years old. Okay. I'm doing the world tour. I'm 24 now.
So besides that, what's something what was your sleeping schedule like? Because if you on a world tour, that means time zones is changing and shit. So
bro, I don't even think we was sleeping. Honestly, I think we took like blanks, not even naps. Like a blank, real quick, like
Word.
Like a real quick blink.
A quick blink.
Yeah, like it wasn't even no naps. Niggas was not sleeping because at the end of the day, this overseas, I want to see everything. So I'm waking up, we going to explore the city we in. Then we got a show in a couple hours. We getting food. Come back, it's an after party. Niggas turn, so we ain't going to sleep till like 4 a.m. And then I'm taking a blink. Feel me? Right back up at 7 a.m. doing the same thing. It's time to get on a plane or a bus to go somewhere else. So
What was one of your most memorable spots stopping at?
I fucked with Paris the most. Like that shit was like New York. You feel me? Like it just felt like I was in New York. They listening to hella drill music. It's all you hear is it's like, you feel me? It's just in Paris. Like so I'll be low key like thinking like, yo, New York jacking they swag or something like that. Cause I don't know. Like, you know, they say Paris started that drill shit. You feel me? So I don't know. That shit really looked like New York, bro. Like, but New York is New York.
What's one spot that you went to that you was I mean, I'm pretty sure you was probably nervous going on, you know, some type of, you know, nervous before going on stage or before I even go there. Are you nervous before you perform? Do you have any type of nervousness in your system?
Yo, I'm literally never nervous on stage, bro. Like I literally feel like I was born on the stage. Like if that makes sense to you, like no funny shit. Like it just feel like when I'm on stage, bro, I'll be nervous before I'm about to go on stage, right? It's not even nervousness. It's like anxiousness, you feel me? So I get on that stage, it just all go away. I just feel like that's where I'm supposed to be at. And I just love that shit. Like I just come alive when I'm on stage.
So was there any place that you could think of where you was like, nah, I'm a little bit too nervous right now, or you just didn't know what to expect, or you were just prepared for all of them?
Bro, I literally live, sleep, and eat and shit music and performing. You get what I'm saying? Like, performing, that's who you see with who a real artist and who's not. Like, a lot of people make great music, right? And they can't perform. You feel me? That's who you know who's a superstar. Like, you could separate the real and the fake from when it's time to perform. From how people will embrace. I see artists who on right now who can't perform. They don't be looking at the crowd. They not embracing them. They just like going side to side. They rapping to their mans. They not really like. They not interacting with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So me performing with like MA, I done watched Meek Mill perform, I done did Rolling Loud, I done seen all the best artists. I literally study these people. Michael Jackson, my favorite artist. He's like the greatest performer of all time. So I literally been looking at him since a little boy and just idolizing that. Chris Brown, like the greatest performers, you know. So it's like I take heed to that shit. Like I don't really play when I go on stage because it's like this I'm trying to make people feel me. So I make sure I make people feel me. I'm gonna go touch the crowd. I might jump in the crowd. I didn't went in a mosh pit and fucking overseas, me niggas do a mosh pit. I'm like, man, I'm jumping in this shit with y'all. We turned up. So that shit was like a movie.
What was the mosh pit like?
That shit different, bro. Like that's just some rock star shit. Like I just feel like I'm a rock star. You feel me? And it's just I don't know. I be wanting my people who watch me grow up see me in action, like, cause like I really be like a different person, bro. It's like I'm Max YB. Like I literally created a person, like, and when I'm in the house, I'm myself, but when I'm outside, I'm Max YB. It's like I don't play. Like I just be like in business mode. I'm so professional. The way I carry myself, my etiquette. When I speak to people, I put like that's professional. I just carry myself like a true artist, and I've been studying the greatest artists like to get to this point. And I'm not even where I want to be at. I'm nowhere near where I want to be at. But I've done a lot. But I study a lot of artists. So when it comes to like performing and just like embracing the moment, I'm ready for that shit. Like I was born ready for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, boom. So you get the news, you're going on tour, you study. Now you on tour. So with you being on tour, does that take away from your creative process? Like, are you still able to make songs, or are you waiting till you get back home to make songs, or are you making your best songs on tour? How does that work?
I feel like when I'm moving, that's when I make my best music, because I'm going in different cities, I'm seeing different shit. That's like when you home, it's like, what can you really say? You know, it was like, you home, like you ain't really seeing nothing. So when I'm on the move, I feel like that's when I make my best music. I should be like dope. It's like an experience. Every city, I'm in a different mood. Like I'm feeling the energy, so that's what I'm going off of. You know what I'm saying?
Word, pardon me. So you said Paris is one of your favorites. Did you make a song in Paris?
Crazy part, I didn't make it fun. We ain't even perform. We ain't start recording music till we got to like what's the name of this shit, bro? Amsterdam. We ain't start recording music till we got to Amsterdam. So I ain't make no music.
That's when I got the
Paris,
weed.
I'm like, yeah, that's when we finally got the weed. And that shit was like, oh my God,
It was
stressful.
It was hard finding it out there. You had to find it every time you stopped.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap you down. Like, they got dirt out there. Like, ain't no gas out there. No type of gas.
Say it ain't
No,
so.
Amsterdam, pardon me, I'm sorry. No disrespect to Amsterdam. They have the gas out there. But the other places don't have no gas. Because, you know, Amsterdam, that's where the weed, like, that, they got fire out there. Feel me? They got the real deals out, like. But everywhere else, garbage. Like, totally. I don't even know what they smoking out there. I might as well go roll some dirt up the ground, smoke that.
What about what you smoking right now? That's approved?
Yeah, this fire right here.
I bet. Max YB approved it. And another thing too, for the few people that don't know, what is YB? Let the few people that don't know what the YB is, let them know.
YB is Young Billionaires. Basically, I created this shit when I was like, pardon me, I'm sorry to my brother Guava YB. Me and my brother Guava YB, we started Young Billionaires our senior year of high school, and basically it's Young Billionaires. Like, that's the goal. I want to be a young billionaire, and I'm a billionaire in mindset and spirit. Just like how I wake up every day, I feel like a billionaire. I think money. I talk like money. I am money. I'm gonna make money. That's just the mindset. So that's what I wake up and do every day. I'm a young billionaire. So I feel like if you wake up with that mindset, I feel like if you wake up with that mindset and tell yourself like, yo, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, then everything Gucci from there. Like I literally could imagine myself. I could imagine myself with fucking a Rolex on. Like I was imagining myself with like Cuban links on and a tennis chain. Now I got jewelry now. Shout out to Lux Jewelry from Atlanta. And it's like shit just crazy, you feel me? And I feel like when you imagine yourself doing something, you manifesting that shit. You say things and you believe in it. That's why I tell people watch what they say, because the power of the tongue is so strong, you feel me? Like, I done said stuff, and I used to be in my basement saying, like, yo, I'm going to go on the road tour, I'm going to rap on Fun Flex. Used to be telling my niggas, like, yo, we got to practice for this shit, because the day going to come. And it really came, so I know where I'm going, because I done manifested this shit, you feel me? I speak it into existence.
What's your favorite studio setting to create? So how do you like to? Do you like your studios packed or all the homies in there? Or
Nah, I don't like that. Like, I don't like recording like that with mad niggas in the studio, because I make different type of music. I don't really like, I don't know. Like, I don't like certain niggas. Like, it gotta be like the right energy. Like, cause I think too much as an artist, and if I feel like you're not fucking with the shit I'm making, I might have a bad stew session. So I watch the energy I bring. You feel me? I like to have like a female, like probably two of my niggas who I know in tune with me. You feel me? But making music with females around is like the best energy. That's just when I come alive, like, cause I love females.
and I feel like they honest too. Females a little bit more honest with the music.
And they gonna be vibing with you, like they gonna vibe with you.
Word. So you already mentioned Guavo. Shout out Guavo YB.
That's my Gatorade, everybody.
Nah, that's not yours, right? In the you got the red one.
I did. I thought I had orange.
You got the orange.
He had the red, right? Yeah, you had the red.
We already started drinking.
Say no more. Shit, we family anyway. Fuck it.
Word. Fucking I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so you already mentioned Guav. Shout out Guav.
Hell yeah. Shout out Guava YB. That's my favorite rapper.
Word. And I noticed that he's the only feature on the album too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's my brother, man. Like, I hope he watched this shit too, because I just felt like
the whole world goes see this shit.
Facts. And I literally, he's literally my favorite rapper, and I tell him this every time. Like, I feel like sometimes people don't see their potential because of reality, and I don't want nobody to misinterpret what I'm saying, because he having his way with life. But I just feel like when you got so many responsibilities as a young adult, young man, it take away from what you actually gotta do, because you gotta handle business, you know?
Oh shit, hold on. Yeah.
It's a gas rule. Yeah, so what I was saying, I feel like when you gotta handle so many responsibilities, it take away from your reality, and it's like, he literally like one of the hardest rappers I know, you feel me? But it's cool though, because I see his potential more than he see his potential. I've been seeing our potential. That's why I done been so many places, because I like from day one I knew like this is what I was gonna do. I've been winning talent shows and shit like that. Me and Guav, we've been winning talent shows as a group. So I just knew where we was going. He just happened to slow down, and I took I put my foot on the pedal. So at the end of the day, it's never I, it's always we, you feel me? I'm nothing without Guavo, he's nothing without me. I am Guavo, Max is Guavo, Guavo is Max, you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna take this and just get us to the Super Bowl, and basically when we get there, that's when he gonna take over the game, because I see this shit like differently. Like, I feel like we are two of the most talented artists. Like we musically inclined. Like as far as like being able to get on any beat and just do something to it. A lot of people can't do that. You get what I'm saying? So whether they go to singing, to rapping, and that nigga's just so talented, bro. Like he's literally like one of the greatest writers. Like I don't even write music, so it's like I ain't never write a song before, so it's like that nigga can literally write for anybody. Like he knows so much. He knows so much, bro. Like his melodies, his cadences is just crazy. Like, and I just can't wait till I get to where I want to be, so I can make sure he right there next to me. And then it's like it's gonna be different. Like when I'm taking off, he gonna be putting YB on, making sure shit's still going. Feel me? Because I like to take my time and make my music. You feel me? So it's like when while I'm taking my time making sure shit right, he gonna be putting his foot on the pedal. You get what I'm saying? So that's the dream. We gonna be young billionaires. I'm gonna make sure shit like that. You feel me? Because back in the day, I'm a young nigga that's so smart, bro. I'm trying to build generational wealth, and I refuse to be the only person to like be just taking care of everybody. You feel me? Like that nigga gotta get that bag too. You heard? So at the end of the day, that's what we doing. Like I'm gonna make sure of it. Like that's just my mission.
Word. Shout out Guavo.
Shout out Guavo YB. That's my favorite rapper. For those of y'all who do not know Guavo YB, y'all can follow him at Instagram at GUAVO_YB. That's my blood brother, man. We ain't playing gang shit.
So YB, it's only you and Guavo, or
It's me, Guavo, YB Mon, Bigelow YB.
I already knew about YB Mon too. Shout out YB Mon.
Shout out YB Mon. That's my big brother. You heard? He a drill rapper. You feel me? One of the most aggressive niggas I know on the beat. You heard? Like
Word.
once he rap, you gonna feel it. You heard? That's just how that go. The whole YB having motion. You heard? Facts.
YB Mon, he's I can't hold you. He's holding it down with the visuals too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Pressure Online. I think Pressure doing all of his videos too. So shout out Pressure.
I hate smoke. I can never just smoke clean and just not get myself dirty. Let me see lighter.
Word.
Yes, sir, man.
Yo, you ever get writer's block?
Well, I ain't never read a song before, so.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah, but I guess I do get writer's block when I don't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? When I go to a beat and I just like, damn, I can't think of nothing right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause I can't write a song. I don't know how to write. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't write a song.
You ever tried to make a beat?
I tried before. I really want to learn how to record myself, cause I heard that's when you make your best shit, like recording yourself. But I feel like that beat shit is like crazy, bro. Like, cause when I hear beats and I hear like a person, they send me like some mediocre shit, I could tell they already know what they doing. And like, you know when a person know how to make beats, like it's just like a different vibe, you feel me? That shit sound correct, like.
What genre do you think other people, well, let me word it like this. What genre do you think your fans label your music as? Not you. What genre do you think your fans label your music as? And then I want to know, what do you label your music as?
I feel like my fans is gonna label me as like some singing nigga, like, like it's not really R&B. It got like trap, cause I don't never. That's what my fans gonna label me as, like some singing nigga. That's what I just feel like. I ain't gonna say R&B because I don't just do R&B music. Like I be singing, but like I could be singing, rapping. You feel me? Like some singing nigga. Period.
We still rolling. We live with this shit too.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Get better. The set gonna get crazy.
Yeah, man. Feel me?
Gotta
Gotta start from the bottom, man.
Word.
I like starting from the bottom. You feel me? It make when you get to the top, you feel so much better. Like when you start from the bottom and you just like gotta put blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. Like, cause like I literally like whoever know me, man, see me like get where I'm at right now, man. I literally cry for this shit. Like no playing. Like you feel me? In my basement, screaming. My grandmother telling me like, man, turn that music down. You feel me? I'm like, grandma, I gotta get right. You feel me? I gotta get right. I'm in there sharpening my knives. You feel me? Like making sure this shit right. You get what I'm saying? Cause now when I walk in the stool, it's like I know who I am. Like that shit took time for me to get here. Like, and I feel like the music I make, I'm already making music like I'm on. And some people be telling me like that could be a downfall, but I can't do nothing else. Like I'm gonna make like
that don't
music.
make sense to me. Making music like you on already.
And people who told me that not in my life no more neither, because I don't want to hear that. You feel me?
That don't make sense.
Give me constructive criticism, like Max, do this better. But like you making music, like that don't even make no sense. Like I supposed to be making music like I'm on. That's the goal. Like
Word.
You know, I'm trying to get on. Like yes, sir. It's your boy Max YB, the Prince of New Jersey. My new album is out now, My Love and Pain. Make sure you tap in. It's on all streaming platforms. I'm gonna go forward with the podcast. We outside, man. Love is love. Be great.